recording. I'm going to mute you for just a sec, bud. All right, so my name is Robert King, or Rob King. Welcome, and I am here on behalf of NTTV, and today we are with Ramiro Muniz, who is going to talk to us about his open mic event, his virtual open mics that he has been hosting every Thursday for local Denton musicians and North Texas musicians. So there we go. Let's unmute my guest here. Perfect. All right, Ramiro, obviously I already mentioned your name, so why don't you very briefly just kind of tell us about yourself and tell us about your background.
So I've lived in Denton for 5 years. I came to college here, graduated from UNT with a history degree and a music minor. Before that, I lived in San Antonio, Texas, and I've always really just had an affinity for music and arts and things like that. So when I graduated, I didn't want to go be a teacher immediately, and I thought I might as well play some music. And then I started playing in a band called Maya, and I started playing in another band called the Drunken Armadillos with Nils Jordan Bishop. And whenever COVID happened, we wanted to give everybody a space, a venue out of the comfort of their own home that they could play some songs for people, have a tip jar, this and that. So I think my background is pretty much summed up as, a know-nothing kid who loved music and is trying to do his best to make it happen for himself and his friends.
Fantastic. Well, so let's talk about this open mic night you've been hosting. Like it's a virtual space. You host it at your house, is that correct?
Yep.
Take it from there. Tell me more about how this came to be, how you got this idea, and what it's been like putting it on, what the process has been.
Right. Yeah. So I wanted to start a booking company for some kind of just little thing to where I could go book shows with my friends and musicians that I admired or wanted to hear more out of. And I'd been toying with the idea for a couple of months, and then when COVID happened, I thought, well, now's as good a time as I need to get a framework for that. And so I got an Instagram page, got some art done for my friend Zoe Thomas, who's a really excellent artist. And then once that happened, I kind of realized, well, I'm not going to be doing anything with this because we can't book shows, obviously. So how about doing something virtual? How about doing virtual shows? And I thought about doing bills of people, but I realized I have way too much respect for musicians to ask them to play a show without being able to pay them. And so I decided with my friend Jordan, who co-hosted with me, let's just do an open mic setting, and let's give everybody's tip jar information for their Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, whatever it is. So the format is somebody plays at the bottom of the screen, and at the top of the screen, they have their tip jar info. So it's essentially like busking, open mic, anything like that. But once we realized that that's a feasible option, the point of the whole Orange Sloth booking is kind of to be together in our separation, because me and a lot of my friends, I'm sure you and a lot of other people who are listening, I felt a great level of loneliness and a great level of loss in our day-to-day lives. And I think it's a communal struggle that is very scary to be in. So we wanted to just give people an option to be together again and, laugh and make jokes and play songs and support each other in the way that we can. And I think that's the crux of it.
Awesome. So tell me more specifically about, first off, what is the name of your open mic show?
There's no actual name. I guess it would probably be the live stream open mic, but
Okay.
It's put on by Orange Sloth Booking, which his Instagram is just at Orange Sloth Booking.
Perfect. That was my next question. Is please do tell us more about your booking agency, your company, your organization, however you want to describe it. Tell us more about Orange Sloth Booking.
At this point, right now, it's just my friend Jordan and I who we host this stream every week. So it's not anything official at this point. It's mainly just a way for us to be the hosts of something in a space that's not just our own Instagram page or whatever. But we are very much excited to I guess not formally announce anything, but to share with people that once we can go back to playing shows, or we can kind of be in the same room together, Orange Sloth booking is probably going to change into Orange Sloth Productions, to where we can do, our plan right now is to do intimate videos of people playing their songs, people that we know, new people, to give people an outlet of media that's, independent and independently funded by us or whoever. And we mainly want to make this for the musician, for the working songwriter, if I can use that term. Because the entire message of this was to kind of give back to the community what we've gotten out of it. And so once post-COVID starts happening, it's going to be something more along the lines of, okay, let's put on shows, mixed build shows. Let's do singer-songwriter nights. Let's do some video productions. Let's start a podcast and then interview songwriters and interview artists around Denton.
So eventually, Orange Sloth is going to encompass a number of types of productions, and hence, I guess, the name Orange Sloth Productions.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. So, what made you pick Orange Sloth? Where does Orange Sloth come from? I saw you. You showed me earlier your big stuffed sloth. You want to hold that up for the camera?
Oh, he goes.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how did you come up with that?
Yeah, man, I love oranges and I love sloths. I have a sloth tattoo. I'm waiting on an orange tattoo.
Perfect.
I just love eating oranges and I love sloths. So
that's wholesome. I love it.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit about some of the acts that you've had already on your live stream?
Sure. Yeah. Oh man, I can't even begin. I guess I would start off with my co-host, Nils Jordan Bishop. He's played a number of weeks with us. He's putting out a single in August, and another guy, Caleb Brown, is putting out his first single on the 31st of this month, which is July. So we have people who are, trying to promote that stuff. And then we have some of my favorite artists around Denton, and in general, we've had John Earl Maynard on the stream. We've had Charlie Memphis on the stream. We've had Sable Breeze on the stream, Victoria Hutchings, Sarah Carino, and Jesse Thompson. Jesse Thompson is in Levi Cobb and the Big Smoke. I can go on and on and on and on. I've had friends from San Antonio that I knew in high school. So yeah, we've had so many different guests that.
Yeah, that's a lot of talent. Yeah. So it's great because it seems like you've been able to kind of bring back some semblance of a music scene, some semblance of live music back to the people in a time when, live shows just aren't happening, or they're not allowed to happen for valid reasons.
Of course,
but, but that's fantastic. That's an accomplishment. So I guess in closing, what I'd really like to know, and what I'd really like for people watching to know, is just when they can catch the show. I mean, we already talked about every Thursday. What time every Thursday?
Every Thursday at 8 to 10 p.m. CST.
Nice.
So
and
I
what?
was just gonna say, if you're in Denton, then it's just regular 8 p.m.
Awesome. And where? How can people access the live stream? What's the best way for them to find it, to get to it, to make sure they're able to see it on Thursdays?
So at this point, it is Instagram only. So you go to Instagram and type in @OrangeSlothBooking, and then every Thursday night between 8 to 10 p.m., you just go on our profile logo and you click it, and we'll be hosting a live stream, and we'll be hearing a bunch of different artists from kind of all over. We try to make it Denton, but I mean, it's welcome to anybody who would like to perform. It's not dependent on any skill range or any ability range or any genre range. It's just Instagram live, and people go on there and play what they want to play. At Orange Sloth Booking every Thursday night, 8 to 10 p.m.
Awesome. All right. Thank you so much, Ramiro. I really appreciate you taking time out of your day to do this with me. I wish you the best. I hope you keep doing what you're doing. I hope this pandemic finally passes so that Orange Sloth Productions can get fully into work mode and start putting out multiple productions. But until then, I wish you all the success in the world with this project.
Hey man, thank you for doing this for us as well, and all love sent to you.
All right. Yep. You too, man. Have a good one.
Peace. You too. Bye.
All right. And so that was Ramiro Muniz with Orange Sloth Booking, soon to be Orange Sloth Productions, talking about his Thursday live stream. I'm Rob King with UNT and NTTV. Good night, and thanks for watching, y'all.